What's up, YouTube? Back here with another reaction. Now, I loved Catepillar so much, and the Eminem verse. I think it might be the best verse ever by anybody. So I wanted to go through the lyrics with you guys, and because there's so much, I'm still catching things that I didn't know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people missed a lot of the stuff. So I wanted to go through the lyrics with you guys, and make people understand the things so you guys can see the genius of Eminem. Now, I'll probably still miss stuff, and I'm doing this straight freestyle, so it's not like I broke it down or looked at it. It's just from listening. So this is the first time I actually pulled the lyrics up. So even right here, you're looking at it, Attila, right? The psychopath killer, the caterpillar, which is a kind of caterpillar. And then he gets in, don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until when your favorite rapper, the people that are talking shit, their favorite rapper ain't half as good as what he is, and you guys are talking shit about him. So I love that. He's saying he's a savage still, and he's peeling this track back like a banana peel. So he's got this track and he's peeling it back. He's giving you everything you can on the track. And then that leads banana and peeling it back. Now what Eminem does is he starts something and then he stays with that category and breaks it down and goes into just goes into it and breaks it and gets to the core of it. So it started with, you know, peeling the track back like a banana peel, and then the attack of the silverback gorilla that eats the bananas, and then that's how it leads to Anderson Silva, silverback gorilla. So just right there, I hadn't even started it, but just what's on the screen right there gives you a lot of dope stuff. So I'm gonna try to pause it and be able to get and read it. There's crap all over the screen, so I hope this works. I didn't know if this was gonna work out great, but let's see. So,
you're looking at a killer, the psychopath, the killer, the caterpillar. Don't tell me when I'm supposed to rap until, especially when your favorite rapper ain't even half as ill as ever still the tracks of a banana peel. Attacking a silverback gorilla, you're having a little trouble. Okay, you're having a little trouble fathoming this is actually happening. So, he's telling you what he's doing and you're having a hard time fathoming it. And then he's telling you it's hard to fathom, just like Anderson Silva when he broke his leg during that fight, I guess, against Chris Weidman. He broke his leg on a kick and his leg was hanging there, and he actually did try planting it back on the mat again. So I love how that just keeps leading into it. And then the flap of skin. So that whole thing from the banana leads into that. So let's move on to the next. After he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again, next part. Fathoming this is actually happening like Anderson Silva back when he snapped the shit in half and then had the shit hanging by a flap of skin after he tried to plant the shit back on the mat again. Okay, pad to pen, I'm batty like eyelids when your eyelids are blinking. You copy me, but you're not. Because there's a lot of people that copy the Eminem don't give a fuck style. You can't be butterflies, my offsprings are just moss. Eminem saying he produces the rappers. He produces the babies. And you guys that are talking shit and have no skill and are auto-tuned, you guys are just moss. He made you moss. So you guys are nothing. And then he says he's going to squash that moth and rip the wings off it. So he's going to just kill you, moss. You got no chance. I love it. Like when they're blinking a lot. You copy me, but you're not. You can't be butterflies. My offsprings are just moss. I see that thing, I'ma squash it and rip the wings of it off. So ring the alarm. Okay, I love this. So ring the alarm. Pull the extinguishers off the wall. Set the sprinklers off like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah. The movie Set It Off. Amazing movie. Go watch it. Incredible. Now that's what he is referring to with that. Until the shingles come off the roof. And the ceiling, you know, the roof ceiling, slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft. You know, a loft, that's what they usually call the attic part up top. So once again, he's breaking that down and then bringing it to the category, breaking
that category down.
Extinguishers off the walls and the sprinklers off. Like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah, till shingles come off the roof, wheels down to the ceiling. Slaughterhouse in the building, middle fingers aloft. Say what I think when I'm rhyming, ain't cause I talk in a language I speak as my mind, keeping and penguin combined. Like
now I love this. So I love that rhyme. Say what I think when I rhyme. The ink and pen I talk is the language when I speak my mind. I love that. Kingpin and Penguin, comic books. Eminem loves comic books, so he adds those two in. And I love this. Spits like the king of the dot, the KOTD. That's the Toronto battle scene. It's big, it's rough, there's killers in there, and Eminem's acknowledging it, and I'm sure those KOTDs are loving it. I'm sure they're loving it. Eminem is showing, he knows, he sees. He's from there. That's what the cloth he's cut from. So I love how he threw that in there. A lot of people miss that one. A singular thought I will think of to help distinguish us apart. So he is what he just said.
it's king of the dot, singular thought. I think I will help you distinguish the proper thoughts from the cream of the crop.
Wait a minute. Hold up like a flashcard.
Damn, dog. Is that copying or paying homage? Sad because Dad taught you to rap.
So he's basically talking, are you guys copying or paying homage? Because they're using his flows in certain patterns. And he's saying he's sad because he taught you to rap. He's your dad. He says his grandfather, he's your dad. And he's saying he'll rehatch on you. So he's using the whole caterpillar, butterfly, moth system to compare, and he is going to do what the caterpillar will normally do in its life out there in the nature, but he's going to do that to the rappers.
Rap is a damn toddler. My dad is your grandfather.
I have to rehatch on you.
Come back as a black wasp.
Half yellow jacket you can't swat. Sasquatch dancing on top of an ant, trample and stomp on it, smash and stand on it. Damn it, I can't stop it. That's just bad and I'm going in like a tampon in this bitch. It's a manslaughter.
So here we go. Talking about he's going to stamp on it, smash it, come back as a hornet. You guys have no chance. He's going to kill you. And I love it. The rap is a vag, a vagina. He's going to go in it like a tampon. And you know, tampon, blood. It's going to be a manslaughter. Why? It's a manslaughter because of all the blood.
Manslaughter. Stamping out grass toppers. You can't be no
Stamping out grasshoppers. You can't be rapped on. Oh, I love that. You make a wax song. You can't hold a candle, but even Daniel-son wax off. Daniel-son, Karate Kid. Daniel-son's the Karate Kid. He can't even wax off. Wax on, wax off. He uses that. That was very popular. Everyone knows if you know the Karate Kid series. Comes to grips like a hand job. So he's just metaphorically putting all those together beautifully.
Need
to come to grips like a hand job. The boom back is coming back with an axe to rumble, lumberjack with a hacksaw. So there you go. He's coming for mumble rap. He's telling you. And then he gets into my pencils are number one. He's number one, but my pencils are number two because he writes with number two pencils, right? So, and then he starts number two. He starts breaking it down into the poop and then all the stuff that goes with the poop and the John. Like the John you sit on with the prostitute, but the John's also a pimp. It's a lot. Like he's dropping a deuce and I'm producing a lyrical bowel movement. So he's talking about still breaking down the number two and the bowel movements. And he says he's always got the stools in them, your poop. And you don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Metamucil is something you do to loosen your stomach when you're dried up from prescriptions or anything, and it loosens you up and you poop it out. And so that's where that's going. He's breaking down the pooping phase. And I don't need Metamucil to loosen them. Oh, I love this. Okay. But shit's real.
Like I poop Jerusalem.
Shit's real like I poop Jerusalem. So he as it's real. Like poop Jerusalem, like Israel. So there's another one, Israel, where that is, Jerusalem is. So it's like he broke a double meaning down with Israel. It's real, Israel. He is so good at that. It's incredible. I'm cutting you from your mother's womb and I'm flushing you. Basically, he's saying, all you new rappers, I'm cutting you from the womb and you ain't even gonna have a chance. He is flushing you. There is no chance. And I love it. I think it's perfect with the state that happened with the whole revival. I think it's perfect. Eminem said he was coming hard, and he's coming back at everybody. He said this in Chloroseptic Remix. And he's got Catepillar since then, and both those verses is as good as it gets. So Eminem is living up to what he's saying. I think that revival was something he put out that just lit the fire, and we couldn't have a better thing happening than Eminem with a fire lit under him. I think he's going to come with the storm, and he's going to bring the boom back and the lyrics back, and he's going to help make it cool again. Because lyrics and rapping used to be cool. It was cool. It was an art. It was hard to make it. You had to be so good to make it. You couldn't do the auto-tune and fix your voice and you hear these guys live, it sounds like crap. So it's so refreshing when you see this, and for Eminem to be doing this 20 years later, and I think he's going to sprout more babies. The young kids, there's going to be some that are going to see this, and he's starting another generation of fans, and I think he's going to help the rap. I like it. I like where it's going. I like his attitude. I love that the fire was lit under him. I wasn't happy with the hate, but now I'm glad, because Eminem is the best when he's an underdog. He is the best. He's always prevailed. He's had downfalls in his career, but he's always prevailed. For him to make it where he came from and being the white boy and picked on and beat on, he came a long way. And I think it's about to show, and I think he's about to cement his legacy by the end of this year. And he's already started, had people talking and changing their minds with these verses that have been out, because they've just been so incredible. It's on another level. Nobody is on that level. He can cream anybody when it comes to lyrical battling, anything. And his own peers will tell you that. So, thank you. I had a great time. I loved the verse so much. I just wanted to break it down. And, yeah, thank you. Stay tuned. Any likes, views, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Stick with me if you guys can. I'm trying my best. If I can do more and be better, I will. Any advice for me, I'll take it. I'm still trying to figure it out. I just haven't put a lot of time into it. So, thanks, YouTube. Check it out.